Lena, Queen of Slim, super, super dope.
Thank you, bro.
I had high expectations when I saw the footage in New Orleans, and seeing the whole thing was great. What has this process been like for you, seeing your writings and your creations come and turn into audible words and seeing your characters come to life before you on a big screen? Does it ever change, or is it always like amazing?
It's always amazing. The day that I'm not fazed by it, I got to get out because it's an out-of-body experience. I think that's the thing. Because writing is very solitary. You know, I was in my room by myself for like damn near a year, like almost about 8 months took me to write, like the real first couple of drafts before I started sending it out. And it was a lonely experience because it was just me, a map, dry erase boards and picture of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, just me by myself. And then once I started getting it out and asking people, hey, can you kick the tires, throw me some things, and I would go in there and whittle with a little tiny paintbrush. And then once Daniel read it and said he wanted to be Slim, and then Melina read it and she agreed, then the conversations I was having with Daniel really kind of found their way into the movie, like the Black excellence thing. Why do Black people always feel need to be excellent? I always give Daniel credit for that because we were just talking and I was talking about being excellent and he was like, my dad said that Black people wanting to be excellent is a result of our trauma as Black people in this country because we want to earn the space in which we take up. So I was like, oh my God. So I was like, okay. I got to figure out a way to put that into the movie some kind of real way. So it's the movie really is. It's a love letter to Black people.
Yeah, it really is. I love the Love Jones reference in there too. The sentimental mood I discovered from the Cosby Show, by the way.
I discovered it from Love Jones.
Yeah, but
even though I was
they played it one time on the Cosby. Anyway,
fair enough.
If you're playing a song for someone, what song are you playing? And if it has words, can you sing a little bit?
Oh, shoot, I'm definitely not singing anything. A song. I love Anita, Sweet Love, Caught Up in the Rapture is iconic. But also I'm a Kenny Lattimore bitch too. Like For You, go listen to that song. It's gonna do something to you, for real.
Melina said something in the interview. She said she watched a lot of interactions between the cops. And she said Sandra Bland was one of them that she watched over and over and over again. And she said the cop was blinded by her Blackness.
Oof, that's real.
And that was tough. Can you describe a time or name a time when you feel like someone was blinded by your Blackness?
Every day. Cause I've stopped code switching. So when I talk to white people, I talk to them as if I was talking to you. Yeah. But there's an interesting thing that happens with that, is that I feel like white people are almost like, oh, you're allowing me to hear your native tongue, and that's a privilege. And it almost kind of, the walls sort of come down immediately. It was a thing that I sort of unconsciously sort of stopped doing, that I was just like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to talk to you like I would any other Black person. And it sort of changed things for me. And it's changed the way I carry myself, the way I walk through the world, because I no longer feel like I have to amend by their culture anymore, that my culture is just as worthy as theirs. And I do that on the page, in the film, where I wanted a movie that was one where I didn't have to appeal to a broader audience. I really wanted to appeal to us, and if I could do that, if I could speak to us directly, then if white folks wanted to come in and listen in, they could.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much for taking the time to chat with
you,
me.
man.
I appreciate you. I do the same thing. Like as I said, I'm a Ben Affleck. Who would young Metro trust more, Batman or Superman?
Oh,
that's why I stopped wearing
that's
suits.
right.
I just come as me, because we need to see ourselves on screen.
And I feel like, because I was watching some interview,